your perfect VA niche and identify skills that your dream clients was. Okay, so first I would like to honor you and thank you for your time for attending here. I know you're busy. I know you have other appointments, but you canceled that just to attend here. And for that, I'm really grateful for your presence and I thank you for this time na makakasama kita. First, I want you to know that I want to influence you and to help you grow your VA career. And by the end of this session, I'm sure that you will be able to take things that will help you succeed as a virtual assistant. So before we start, I would like to check how's my camera? Okay, is it good? On a scale of 1 to 10, can you put in the chat what are the rating of my camera? Nakikita ba ako ng maayos? Malinaw ba? And second, can you rate my audio from scale of 1 to 10? Okay, scale of 1 to 10. Kita ba yung audio ko? Ay, rinig ba yung audio ko? Okay, thank you very much for participating. So now, here in Baka, I would like to share with you as we continue to move forward. I would like to invite everyone to adhere with our basic house rules. No? Basic house rules lang ito, which is number 1, open your camera. And number 2, introduce yourself in the chat. Make sure you put your name, what you do, and taga saan kayo. Okay? And also, don't forget to take your notes beside you. Take a notebook and open your chat GPT. I believe this was in the description before we begin. So I'm looking forward to see you opening your chat GPT and taking down notes. And lastly, you need to go full out. Bawal ang KJ sa Baka session. Why? Because being full out means absorbing all the learnings that we'll be able to discuss this evening. And I don't want to waste your time. If you didn't go full out throughout the session, you will be wasting your time attending here. So I would invite you to go full out and be ready for the discussion. So, siguro, nagtataka kayo, in-invite ko kayo to open your camera. So, that is because I want to see you. I want to see your face. I want to know you. I want to see your smiles. Okay, so if you open your camera, please wave on the camera. Ayan, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so again, thank you for attending here. Please know that I'm here to support you and I'm looking forward to help you to the best of my ability. Okay. But since I know you're busy, can you join me in a very short awareness practice, a simple mindful awareness exercise so that you will be able to concentrate. You will be able to focus your eyes, your ears, and your mind as we discuss the session. I would like to invite you right now to join me and have a comfortable position. Put down any distraction in your uh, hands, maybe the cell phone or anything na hawak-hawak nyo ngayon. I want your hands to place it in your lap. Uh, Sit properly. I want you to close your eyes. Bend your head. Rotate your shoulder. Wiggle your fingers. Wiggle your arms. Wiggle your feet. And find a very comfortable position. And as you find it, I want you to close your eyes and listen to the music that I'm going to play. And this time, I want you to hear, I want you to feel, and I want you to internalize the music that I'm about to play.
pag-ikos ng mundo sa kung ano lamang ang kaya ko. Bigang-biga na sa mga problemang di masolusyonan agad, parang wala nang bukas. Pwede bang umiwas? Hinahanap ang sarili, ngunit di nakakayanan sa ligaw na dinadaanan ko. Saan na to patungo? Saan ako patungo? Dahan-dahan natin simulan muli ang paghakbang. Dahan-dahang tumingin sa salamin upang makita ang ating kagandahan. Dahan-dahang iangat ang mukha upang masilayan ang payapang kalangitan. Oo, pagod ka na, pero di ka nag-isa, kaya't lumaban ka at sabihin, ako naman muna. Kada langhap sa hangin, pansin ko na lagi na lang usok. Walang malinis, halos puro polusyon. Parang ako raw na konsumisyon. Gulong-gulo ang isip, san ba lulugar kapag nagkamali? Grabe sila manghusga, bakit perpekto ba sila? Huminga ka ng malalim at isipin ang mabuti ang mga desisyong ilalaan para sa kinabukasan, sa paroroonan. Kung dahan-dahan nating simulan muli ang paghakbang, dahan-dahang tumingin sa salamin upang makita ang ating kagandahan. Dahan-dahang iangat ang mukha upang masilayan ang payapang kalangitan. O pagod ka na, pero di ka nag-isa, di ka nag-isa, kaya't lumaban ka at sabihin, ako naman muna. Magpapalamon sa lungkot, huwag hahayaang malugmok ang puso mo sa iba. Bato sa'yo ng iba, tandaan mong sapat ka. Dahan-dahang tanggalin ang maskara at hayaang tumulo ang bumabadyang mga luha. Dahan-dahang iangat ang mukha upang masilayan ang mga taong ika'y pinapahalagahan. Oo, pagod ka na, pero di ka nag-isa, kaya't lumaban ka
Okay, thank you very much for this time. Okay, I want you to remain your eyes closed and allow me to give you a prayer. And if you are in a different religion, please know that I love you, honor you, and respect you. This time, I want to offer a prayer for us. Our dear Heavenly Father, thank you very much for this time. We pray for your guidance and love. We pray for blessings for the people who came here to watch this session. We pray that thou God may guide them in their journey in this endeavor and give them strength that they be ready to receive the teachings and learnings na dapat nilang matutunan this evening that they will be able to use to move forward their career and thrive in the work from home industry. And we pray that we continue to guide them and their family to be safe and protected and their endeavors that they may be successful. In this time, we humbly pray in Jesus Christ's name, our Savior. Amen. Okay, I would like you to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, rotate your shoulder, take a deep breath, inhale, slowly exhale, and inhale again. And then as you exhale, slowly open your eyes. Okay, thank you very much for joining me for that simple mindful awareness. Okay, so right now, I would like to ask you these questions. I hope you feel okay and ready to receive the message or the anything that we were going to discuss this evening. I know this will be a wonderful and challenging discussion. You know why? Because this is a master class, and in a master class, you are required to participate. Okay? You're required to participate. Now, before we continue, I would like to ask, as I prepare this lesson, I have this purpose in mind, no? That you will come here and learn something. Now, I would like to know your purpose. What is it for you to attend here? Bakit kayo nandito? Ano yung mga reasons ninyo? Can you put down in the comment section or in the chat and tell me what are your purpose? Bakit kayo nandito? Ano yung interest sa inyo? And what are your expectation to me as I discuss to you this particular topic? Can you put that in the chat, please? Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you. That's great. And maybe nahiya ka magsabi ko ano yung reason mo, pero I believe you have the reason why you come here and you came here and listen to me as I speak. No? Pero let me give you some reason as well. Probably, hulaan ko lang kung ano yung mga reasons ninyo. Maybe you came here because you want clarity. You want to know where you fit in the industry so that you will not feel lost right now. And you want a clear path to follow. And you want to know what you should focus on because right now, maaring nadidistract ka sa maraming mga bagay-bagay na tinuturo sa online world and maraming mga bagay na ginagawa ng mga virtual assistant. So clarity and direction, pwedeng yan ang reason mo. Pangalawa, maybe you want to stand out sa mga client mo. And it's about you, when you find your niche, you make yourself expert in that niche and you stand out. And you will not be competing to the large audience or to everyone else, but because you will be able to make a unique offer for a specific audience or a specific group of people or potential client where you can give a value. Another thing is maybe because you want to build a confidence and stability. Why did I say that? Maybe because you want to identify the right skills that's suitable for you the right niche for you where you can offer that skills and to land consistent jobs, maybe high paying clients. Or you want to create a stable career that you can depend on moving forward. And lastly, maybe, again, you're tired of studying a lot of skills and courses. Imagine, maraming courses, di ba? Maraming mga available na tutorials online and nalilito ka na. Hindi mo alam kung saan mo ipoposition yung sarili mo. You get stuck and this time, sabi mo, attend ka ng session ng masterclass na to and I will find my niche so that I will know the right skills I can offer and so that I will be able to find the right client for me. Okay? Now, here's the $1,000,000 question for you. If there is a way where there is a resources also to help you, number one, identify the right niche tailored for you. Number two, learn the skills your client are looking for. And number three, discover the industry where you can find your potential clients. And lastly, explore possible jobs that align with your strengths. How much do you think it would cost you to gain that knowledge? Give me figure. How much do you think it would cost? Tell me. Okay? 1,000, maybe 5,000, a lot of thousands. Okay, thank you. Oh, even 100,000 could be, di ba? And now, let me tell you this. In all of my sessions, I never charge, make an offer, or sell anything to earn money. In all of my sessions, if you review all my sessions, I never do that. But this time, I mean today, this session will not be free. You know why? Because you're gonna pay me. And you're gonna pay me with your attention. Okay? If you promise to me that you go full out, give 100% of your attention and participation this evening in this masterclass, I'll promise you that I will deliver this 200% of my energy. Can we agree on that? Can we agree on that? Can you put it in the chats? Today I will go full out. I will go full out. Go. Put in the chat. Okay, full out, full out, full out, full out. Okay. So you're gonna pay me with your attention right now. So here's what you will get by attending this session. Number one, I promise you to give you a video recording of this session. Number two, a step-by-step guides to help you find your right niche and the skills your client wants for their virtual assistant. Number two, I will give you the proven custom chat GPT prompts used by my students, and I use that also personally. Number four, I will give you additional handouts covering the entire discussion for this session. And plus, here's the bonus. I will give you free membership to the community where you can ask questions or any questions regarding your VA concerns. You can even talk to me to that channel in that community. Also, you will receive a priority notifications for your additional resources, exclusive only for community members. Excuse me. Okay, question. Do you want all of that? Let me know in the chat. Do you want to have all of that? Okay. Yes, 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 yes. All right, thank you. So we're in agreement right now that you want that. You want to have all of that. Now, let me have a quick review for you. Those first four, it will cost you 997. Supposedly. And the second two bonuses, it's priceless. So you will never have to pay that because it's free as a compensation for the last two discussion na move natin. So this will be completely free for you. It's gonna be free for all who will stay until the end. No? So kung ngayon, di mo pa na, na hindi ka nagbabalak mag-stay until the end, you might not get those things. But if you want to get all of that, stay until the very end. Okay. So before we continue to the discussion, before we go to the dive into what we're going to discuss, I want you to get water and chocolate or something sweet. Why? Because we're gonna discuss a lot of things. We're gonna use our brain. We're gonna rock this brain. And then we're gonna need something to eat to refill the energy that lost by our brain. Okay, we need sweets and also you need water. Okay, so here's what we're going to do in this discussion, in this session. Una, we will acquire the fundamental knowledge or foundational knowledge. We need to know the background. Second, we will discuss important details step by step, yung mga guides to help you find your niche. Number three, we will require you to participate in practical activities. Meaning, you will be participating sa mga activity na inihanda ko para sa inyo. Gusto niyo ba yon? Also, pang-apat, you will use custom and proven chat GPT prompts crafted by Vaca. Ibig sabihin, yung prompts na to, available lang siya sa Vaca. And lastly, you can share your takeaways that can inspire others. Huh? Alam niyo, a lot of people want to hear from you. And you have a story to tell. So I want you to share your takeaways after having the learnings here. Why? If you share your takeaways, you will never forget that. But if you keep that in your mind, mawawala yan siya pagkalipas ng ilang araw. Okay? And a lot of people need your help as well. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, this is my first question sa inyo. What is a niche? Pagka magpunta ka sa mga courses or sabi sa mga freelancing course, sa mga movement, sa mga group chat, you need to find your niche and focus on that niche. The question is, what is a niche? Ano ba yun? Medyo familiar na siya sa VA world, pero kung bago ka pa lang sa work from home, malamang medyo nakakalito to. Ano ba talaga yung niche nito? Pag sinabing niche, ay, ito yung sinasabi, skills. But sa pagdabi iba naman yung sinasabi. Nalilito na ako. Ano ba talaga? Ano ba talaga yung niche? Okay. Put that in the chat. Let's see. Okay, specific group of people. What else? Thank you. A segmentation. Okay, nice. A part of a whole. Okay, galing. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so wag natin pahirapin yung sarili natin. Let's dive in now. Okay, pag sinabi nating niche, the term niche has several definition depending on the context. Meaning, depende kung paano mo siya ginagamit. Iba-iba yung pagkaka-describe sa kanya. In general context, pag sinabi nating niche, it refers to a specialized segment of the market, or area that caters to a specific group of people. Meaning, hindi lahat. Okay. Meron tayong example dito. A niche market for vegan skincare products. Target a small group of a specific consumer. For example, kung yung product mo ay skincare product for vegan, sino yung target market mo? Vegetarians, correct? Yeah, only the vegetarians. Other people might be interested to your product. Other group of people may not be interested to your product, but the main target of your product is for vegetarians, no? Meaning, wala kang interest dun sa iba. Although they can buy your product as well. So that vegetarians, they are an example of a niche. Yan yung vegetarians, no? Vegan group. Yun ay isang niche. Out of the big market of skincare products. So maluwakang market ng skincare products, ang daming potential customers, yung tinatarget mo lang ay a specific group of people. The vegan community. Okay? Yung mga vegetarian lang. Yun na example lang. Number one example. Pag sinabi naman natin, ang niche in terms of business or in freelancing or work from home or virtual assistant, it's a specialized segment then. For example, sa area of expertise naman or services to focus on, where you can make or offer to stand out in a particular industry. For example, virtual assistant specializing in social media management for coach or for fitness coach has found their niche. Now, on that statement, what is the niche done? Yun ay yung, yes, correct. The fitness coach, no? Siguro, ikaw, a virtual assistant, gusto mo mag-offer ng social media management, no? Yun yung services mo. So, in terms of services, meron din palang niching, no? So, yung niche mo ay social media sa lahat ng skills ng isang virtual assistant or freelancers. Ang pinili mo ay a specific niche lang para sa mga fitness coaches, yung social media services, no? Social media management. Tapos, meron kang niche na tinatarget lang din na pagbibigyan ng social media management service, which is yung fitness coaches lang. Kumbaga sa malaking pizza, yung isang bite lang ng pizza yung kinuha mo, yung isang triangle. Yes, siguro yung pizza na malaki na bilog na ganyan, nakahati sa 8 or 12, iba-ibang industry yan. Ang kinuha mo lang yung fitness coach. Okay? At nag-offer ka, pwede yun naman sa fitness coach, pwede mong gawin lahat. Website, graphics, video editing, pero nag-niche down ka ng service, ang pinili mo lang ay social media management. Okay? Sabi mo sa sarili mo, para sa mga fitness coach na to, gusto ko silang tulungan. Pero ang itutulong ko sa kanila, yung social media service management lang. Yun lang yung i-offer ko sa kanila. Okay? Next. Pagdating naman sa psychology ito. Uy, napunta na tayo sa psychology, no? Pero, let's get that lang, no? A niche refer to a role or position of organism plays in its environment, including how it interacts with other organisms and its surrounding. Merong example dito. Bees have ecological niche of pollinations. Okay. For example, ng niche din sa environment natin, or yung bees, yung sa pollination, meron silang group. Tayo, bilang mga tao, parang malalaki tayong organism. Meron din sa sariling group, di ba? Maraming hati-hati ng group. Lahat-lahat tayo, people, pero pwedeng, for example, pumunta ka sa isang event. O, lahat dito, Bisaya. Mayroon ditong Bisaya, mayroon ditong Tagalog, mayroong Ilocano, mayroong Pampanggenyo sa isang malaking event. Kung i-niche down natin sila, hati-hati natin by niche or by segment, so itabi natin lahat ng mga Bisaya, itabi natin lahat ng Tagalog, itabi natin yung mga Ilocano, mga Kapampangan, bawat segment ng group na yon nagre-represent sa isang niche. Nagigets na ba? Gets ba? Okay, need more example. Okay, lastly, tingnan natin. So in everyday living natin or everyday language, pag sinabi nating niche, it also means a comfortable or suitable position in life, work, or situation. For example, she finally found her niche in photography. Ibig sabihin, nag-select siya out of many skills, naka-find na siya ng niche niya sa photography. Okay? And meron naman natin yun, di ba? Pwede naman mag-video, pero nakafocus siya sa photography lang. Doon lang yung niche niya. Medyo nagigets na ba? Okay, bigyan ko pa kayo ng big example. Ito yon. Pag sinabi nating niche talaga, nakikita niyo yung maliit na segment, yung slice, 'di ba? Yung slice ng malaking bilog. Yung malaking bilog nagre-represent siya sa mass market. A niche is you're finding a specific focus, yung group of people. Pwedeng business siya, pwedeng nature, pwedeng personal life that fits unique quality, skills, or needs. Dito sa malaking bilog na to, yung pie natin, may maraming mga tao dyan nakatayo, kinuha mo yung niche market is yung portion. The whole, yung buong bilog, that is the mass market, yung pangkalahatan. Niche market is the portion. Okay? So, then sa demonstration natin. Okay, tanong. Is niche market equal or synonymous to industry? Question. Yes or no? Go, put in the chat. What are you thinking? Yes or no? Okay, yes, yes, yes. No, no. All right. So, hati ang ating dito. Hati ang ating pagtingin. Pwedeng yes, pwedeng no, no? But the answer is no. Hindi magkapareho ang niche market sa industry. Let's find out why. Pag sinabi nating industry, it represents as the whole. An industry refers to a broad category. Ibig sabihin yung business sa isang malaking bilog, no? Example lang natin yung circle. Isang malaking bilog na ganyan, nakapaloob doon sa loob ng circle, mga iba-ibang mga businesses or services. In this case, sa screen ninyo, tingnan nyo maigi, mayroong mga malaking niche na isang malaking market. Ang tinarget natin na market dito is health and wellness industry. Under the health and wellness industry, nakapaloob dyan, different niches, different segment, what I mean, or niches. For example, is the fitness, the health clinics, the mental health, skincare, and medicine. All of that are under sa health and wellness industry. Okay? So, based on the description, pag sinabi ng industry, it's broad. Yan. Okay? Nandiyan naman sa screen natin, clear na siya. Medyo nalilito pa rin ba? Put it in the chat. Okay, need more examples and need more explanation. Okay, that's great. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, next. Here's the thing. Pag sinabi nating niche market, as I continually explaining earlier, siya yung segment, di ba? So, kanina sa buong health and wellness industry, iba-ibang niches, let's say, we pick what? The fitness. It is a niche. Okay? Ninarrow down natin sa mga fitness lang. Ngayon, let's expound it further. Let's make us fitness as an example. Now, the market is health and wellness industry. Now, marami diyang mga iba-ibang niches under sa health and wellness industry. Let's select fitness as our niche. Now, fitness is a big niche. Malaking niche yan. Anong gagawin natin? Pwede ka mag-serve ng broad pa rin dito sa fitness industry under the health and wellness industry or sa fitness na na niche, or pwede pa natin siyang niche down. This time, sa example ninyo, sa screen ninyo, niche down ko siya, pinaliit ko pa. So, I selected the fitness. So, ano bang meron dito sa fitness niche? Pag tinignan natin siya, meron pa siyang mga sub-niches. Sub-niches, meron pang nakapaloob doon. Inside the fitness, nandyan yung specialized in diet and fitness plans. Meron dyan yung mga home equipments for personal fitness. Meron dyan personal training. Meron dyan weight loss management, strength training, cardio, functional, marami pang iba. Okay, lahat ng blocks, different sub-niches yan under the fitness niche. Now, let's say we select one. This time, sa dami nito, sport-specific fitness, yoga, and mindfulness, let's select personal training. No? We niche down, pinaliit pa natin, bang. Okay, pinaliit pa natin siya, piniliit natin personal training. Let's expound that. Okay. Pagpili natin ng personal training, ito, pinaliit natin, sabi natin, okay, marami pa yung sa malaki pa rin pala yung yung fitness niche. I-sub-niche natin. This time, gusto ko mag-focus sa personal training. Okay, kinuha natin yung personal training. Ngayon, ano ba ang nakapaloob sa personal training na niche? Under niyan, pag sinab-niche pa natin yan, ibig sabihin, i-segment pa natin, palitin pa ba natin ang palitin? Parang sinasala mo. Under ng personal training, nandyan yung group fitness classes, nandyan yung fitness for beginners, nandyan yung one-on-one personal coaching, and nandyan din yung online personal training. Now, as a service provider, pwede ka rin mag-serve sa lahat ng yan. Personal training. Or, pwede ka mag-focus sa isa lang at yun lang ang hanapin mong kliyente. For example, for this one, ang gusto mong example lang, okay, marami sila. May nag-offer ng one-on-one coaching, merong group fitness, merong online training, meron namang fitness for beginners. Now, mas interested ako dito sa fitness for beginners. Anong gagawin ko? Okay, piliin ko kaya ito. Ito na lang. So ngayon, dahil ang niche ko ay fitness trainer for beginners, sila lang yung hahanapin kong kliyente. Lahat ng nag-o-offer lang. Coach, saan ko sila makikita? Coach, hindi ko alam. Yan, hindi mo alam. Nandyan sila sa internet. Nandyan sila sa Facebook, nandyan sila sa LinkedIn, nandyan sila sa social media, nandyan sila sa YouTube. Pakalat-kalat sila throughout the world. Remember, ang kagandahan ng work from home, the world is your marketplace. Ibig sabihin, pwede kang maghanap kahit saan parte ng mundo. Pero sabi mo ko, sobrang dami nila, hindi ko alam. Iba-iba yung culture. Iba-iba rin yung kanilang mga habit, iba-iba rin yung mga attitude. Paano ako pipili niyan, coach? Okay, you niche down din ang country. Ano bang country yung gusto mong katrabaho ng kliyente? Pwedeng mga Asian, pwedeng mga taga Middle East, pwedeng mga European, pwedeng mga taga Amerika. So right now, say, okay, gusto ko American lang. American. Okay. So sa Amerika, hahanapin ko lang is mga fitness coach for beginners. Okay, so ngayon, mayroon ka ng target client, fitness coach for beginners. For example, you're offering a service as a graphic designer. Ang gagawin mo is hahanapin mo yung client na fitness coach for beginners and then you offer graphic services sa kanila. Question, bakit kailangan mag-niche down? Anyone? Put it in the chat. Bakit kailangan mo mag-niche down? Okay, yes. Para mas nakafocus ang solution, specific. Correct. Tama yun. Okay? You niche down, pumipili ka ng specific niche para yung utak mo, pag mag-provide ka ng solution sa mga problema ng client mo, madali mo siyang masolusyonan kasi isa lang yung problema nila. Halimbawa, kahit na 5 yung client mo, pare-pareho silang mga fitness coach for beginners, madali lang silang solusyonan kasi halos most likely, the same lang yung problem nila. In short, same lang din yung language ng kanilang business. And also, kung nag-graphic design ka, most likely, iba lang yung color branding, pero pare-pareho rin ka rin ng style ng ginagawa ng graphics. Ganun yun. O sa social media, yung mga pinopost mo, iba lang yung company ng brand ng company, pero almost the same lang yung ideas. Pwede yung isang ideas na ganito, strength ng isang company na fitness coach, yung isa na for beginners, tapos yung isa naman, struggle ng isang fitness coach na kliyente mo rin. Pareho mo silang kliyente. Now, pwede mong i-duplicate sa isang kliyente. Look at my hands. One client, meron siyang strength. Kumbaga, good at siya doon sa ginagawa mo. Kumbaga, maganda yung flow ng system. Yung isa, nag-struggle sa flow and system niya. No? Ngayon, dahil sa maganda yung flow nito, you can duplicate the strategy here sa isang client. Question, nag-craft ka ba ng bagong strategy? No, you just duplicate and tailor the process. Okay? Nakikita nyo na ba yung advantage ng isa lang yung niche ninyo? Nakafocus kayo sa isang niche? Pwede kayo maraming client, pero yung mga problems na sinusolve nyo o yung mga ginagawa yung task is likely exactly the same or almost the same. Question, maganda ba yan? Of course, maganda yon. Imagine working for a coach, working for an admin, working for social media. Iba-ibang kliyente, sabog-sabog yung process. Mapagod ka, di ba? Pag si client ang kaharap mo ito, iba yung kailangan mong isipin. Pag si client ng ganitong isipin mo, ibang problema naman susolve mo sa kanya. Pag si client 3 naman, iba rin. Unlike kapag 5 yung client mo, isang niche lang, almost pare-pareho lang sila, kahit nakausapan mo sila sabay-sabay or paunti ng sunod-sunod, almost the same lang yung area ng pinag-uusapan nyo. Di ba? That's how important it is. Okay. Key difference, tandaan natin, pag sinabing industry, yan yung big umbrella or yung broad category. Pag sinabi nating niche, yun naman yung small segment of the market. For example, sa whole body natin, maraming parts. Each part is the niches. Okay? It comprises the whole body. For example, ang isang niche ng body ko is yung right hand. Under sa right hand, mayroong sub-niches, 5 daliri. Yan. Iba-iba yung size niyan, di ba? Yan. Ngayon, kung halimbawa, itong problema, ito hintuturo. Ito, si pointing. Yan, ito, may problema siya. Pumili ka ng sub-niche, ito lang yung problema mo. Imagine mo, halimbawa, ang sample natin, nagsosolve ka ng problema na may bali sa daliri, yung hindi turo lang. Yung ibang bali, hindi mo na ginagamot, ito lang. Ibig sabihin, yung mga kliyente mo, lahat lang na may hindi turo, di ba? Ito lang na may problema. Ito lang gagamutin mo. Hindi mo na po problemahin yung ibang problema. So that's how important the niching is. And in your screen, you can see, you may take a screenshot for that para hindi kayo malito. Alright. Question. Naintindihan nyo na yung VE niche or yung niche nyo. Why is it important to know the perfect niche for you as a VA? Na-explain ko na yung iba. Ha? Pero meron pa akong additional explanation. Maaring because it will help you stand out. Kapag meron kang clear niche market, it's easier for you to attract clients. And it's easy for you as well na mag-offer ng service because there are clients na nag-offer sila ng specific or specialized skills only. No, so dahil ikaw, isa lang 'yon, expert ka doon, ito yung hahanapin nila. Kaysa sa doon sa hindi expert, no? So pwede ka mag-stand out sa kliyente mo kapag ka may sarili kang niche. Kasi isa lang yung pino-focus mo and you can study to focus on that one particular niche. Ibig sabihin, yung problem nila, kung ano yung problem nila doon, yun lang yung focusan mo na i-solve, magiging super galing ka doon. Okay, number 2, it aligns with your strength and your weaknesses. Instead na yung trabaho na bahala na kung anong trabaho nakapost dyan, yun lang yung applyan ko. Instead na ganun ang mangyari, kapag mayroon kang niche, kung ano lang yung strength mo na ma-offer mo sa kanila na gusto mong ibigay, yun lang yung pupukusan mo. Hindi lang kung yung ano yung available na trabaho. And also, it targets the right client. No? You have a client in mind, sabi mo, mga fitness coach lang, okay, siya lala yung target ko. Kaysa sa maraming client, imagine niyo naglalaro kayo ng dart, naglalaro ng dart dito, tapos maraming target sa harap, hindi mo alam kung sino yung unahin mong to-targetin, di ba? It's like being a sniper as well. Sino mahilig dito sa, sa PUBG or any laro online, ganun. Pag sniper ka, di ba? Sabi ng ganyan, ang instruction sa'yo, okay, targetin mo yung babae na to na nakadilaw, lahat na nakadilaw, lahat na naka-blue, yung nakabatik, yan, yung nakaitim, yan. Ngayon, di mo alam yung unahin mo kasi yun yung target mo, 5 kulay, tapos marami pang kulay na available dyan. Malilito ka, di ba? Mahirapan ka. Unlike kapag sinabi sa'yo, targetin mo lang lahat ng naka-camouflage. O, di ba? Okay, lahat lang ng naka-green. Kahit naggaano kadami yan, magpo-focus ka lang doon sa nakakulay green, i-ignore mo na yung iba. I gets you na? Okay. It will help you target the right client. Okay? Now, question. Another question. How do you find your niche? After knowing this, after listening to lahat of gurus na nagsasabi sa'yo, okay, hanapin mo yung niche mo. And if you find your niche, you specialize in your niche, and then you will find a client on that niche, and you get money, or you get a client that can pay you well. Question. How do you find your niche? That's the question. Paano mo ngayon hahanapin yung niche mo? Anyone? Put in the chat. Okay. Nice. Great. You can find some of your niche. Siyempre, kay Google, di ba? Kay Google, available yan. Kahit na isang click, boom, bibigay niya sa kayod sa yung mga possible niches. Or also, pwede mo rin gamitin si ChatGPT. Si ChatGPT, madali lang, isang prompt lang. Chat, paano ko hanapin yung niche ko? And then, boom, bibigyan niya sa'yo. O, another option, pwede mong gamitin yung Vaka niching method. This Vaka niching method, ito yung ginagamit ng aking mga estudyante. Okay? This is a proven and tailored method kung saan tinuturuan ko yung aking mga estudyante kung paano hanapin yung kanilang niche. Okay. Now, are you ready? Ready ka na ba? Parang tayo sa game ka na ba, no? Game ka na ba? Pakisabi sa comment chat. Game na! Go! Dali! Tingnan natin. Okay, game na, game na, game na. Nice! Thank you. Game ka na? Now, I have a little tiny instruction for you. Kapag nakita nyo yung symbol na yan, pag nakita nyo yung icon na yan, it means you take a shot or a screenshot or take notes. Okay ba yan? Pag nakita mo yung icon na yan, you take a screenshot or take note. Why? Because I'm gonna be flashing a lot of stuff. And kailangan yung gamitin yon. Question is, medyo mahaba yung iba. Mahihirapan kayo kung paano nyo siya susundan or isusulat niya agad. That's why I want you to take a screenshot and record it so that you can follow sa activity natin later. Deal ba yon? Agree? In agreement bang lahat? Put deal in the comment chat. Go. In the comment section or in the chat. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Deal. Okay. All right. So we have a deal now. I want you to get ready. The very first step of finding your niche is, let's drum and roll. Number one is to know yourself. Coach, para naman tayo nagmo-motivating session dito, Coach. Personal development ba to, Coach? Know yourself. Find your niche. Know yourself. Well, that is true. First, in order for you to find your niche, kailangan kilala mo yung sarili mo. Paano ko ba, Coach, kikilalanin yung sarili ko, Coach? Hindi ko nga kilala yung first love ko. Hindi ko kilala kung anong gusto ko. Lalo na yung pag may date, di ba? Pag tinawag ka, kain na tayo. Anong gusto mong pagkain? Kahit ano lang. Yan. Tapos pag tinawag ka, ayaw ko yan. No? Hindi mo kilala yung sarili mo. Yan. Know yourself first. In order for you to know that, all you have to do is to perform a personal SWOT analysis. Okay? Personal audit. Alamin mo sa sarili mo kung sino ka, kilalanin mo yung strength and weaknesses mo, ano ba yung mga opportunities na available sa'yo na pwede mong i-take, at ano ba yung mga potential threat na pwede mag-hinder sa'yo to become a successful virtual assistant. Pero Coach, how are we going to do that? Okay, the good thing is I prepare everything for you. And all you have to do is to follow me throughout the session. Okay ba yan? So let's begin. Pag sinabi natin SWOT analysis, strength, opportunity, weakness, threats. By the way, we have an icon button. Take a screenshot when you see that. Okay? So you draw to your either paint sa computer or sa inyong notebook, mag-draw kayo ng ganyan. Yung graph natin sa SWOT analysis. Excuse me, thank you. So draw something like that, and then let's begin. First that you need to do is to identify your strength and weaknesses, including yung soft skills ninyo, hard skills ninyo, tech skills ninyo, personal qualities, and character or traits. Okay? Soft skills, hard skills, tech skills, personal qualities, and your character traits. Ano ba yung ninyo? Ano ba yung mga strengths and weaknesses ninyo? Now, I want you, as a guiding question, baka mahirapan kayo, ito, take note of the question. Take a screenshot. Answer this question. What are my strengths? What am I good at? And what are the things that I feel confident doing? Okay. When you're done, type 1 in the chat. Okay, go. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Thank you. Okay, you already taken the screenshot. In 3, 2, 1, I want to show you some human strength. Now, lahat ng mga nandito sa screen, maaring meron kang strength na ganyan. Pwede rin wala kang strength dyan na hindi nakasama. All you have to do is to take down lahat ng strength mo. Ano bang pagkakilala ko kay Swihag? Sino ba ako? Tanungin mo yung sarili mo. Sino ba si ako? Ano yung mga kalakasan ko? Ano yung mga strength ko? Ililista ko lahat ito. Okay? Anything, pati yung pagkain, pagpili ng magandang damit, lahat, isama niyo yun. Okay? Any strength. Now, para mabigyan kayo ng idea kung ano mga isusulat nyo, I'll give you a slide for you to check para may idea kayo. Mana hindi nakalista lahat ha, yung nandito. Pero, screenshot mo yung mga slides nito. Okay? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, slide number 1. Okay. Some soft skills. Hindi lahat ito ha. communication, teamwork, problem solving, adaptability, emotional intelligence. Take a screenshot. Okay? When you took the screenshot, type number 2 in the chat. Okay? Dun, dun, dun. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move to the next slide. Okay. Hard skills. Ito naman yung mga hard skill. Take a screenshot and type 3 in the chat. Okay, kapag tapos na, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Thank you. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. We're gonna move to the next slide. Okay, take a screenshot again. And when you took the screenshot, type 4 in the chat. Go. Okay, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4. Okay, 4 muna. Yan. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Next slide again. Professional skills. Here are the examples. Take a screenshot and save first. Okay. And type 5 in the comment section. Okay. Those are some human strength. Okay. Maaring meron kayo niyan. Alright. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Okay. Take a screenshot again. Okay. When you're done, type number 6. Okay. Let's see. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Okay. All right. Okay. Congratulations, guys. Let's move to the next slide. And 3, 2, 1, go. So, some of the characters. Take a screenshot again. All right. Type number 7 kapag tapos ka na. Nice. Okay. 7, 7, 7, 7. It's popping up. 7. Para tayo nagbibingo, no? Okay, and last slide. And 3, 2, 1. So, fun or simple strength that you have. Pwedeng cooking, eating, dancing, gardening, cleaning, singing, and memorization. Maraming pang iba. Yung mga hindi nakasama, ilista lahat yan. Okay? Take a screenshot and type number 8. Okay, I'm seeing 8 now. 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. All right. Okay. Since recorded na yung mga human strength ninyo, I want you to do this next. Okay. Next. Ano ba? Isusunod natin. Now, kanina, nagkaroon na kayo ng idea. The first thing you need to do is to find your strength. Right? And meron kayong mga sample doon ng mga human strength. Maraming mga hindi nakalista doon na characteristic or mga strengths ninyo. Ilista nyo rin lahat yan. Okay? Ready for the next? Type next. All right. Next, 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 next. Thank you. Next. Okay. Ngayon naman, alamin natin, ano naman yung mga weaknesses ninyo? Ano ba yung mga things na hindi mo na-enjoy? What are the things that you're not confident doing? What irritates you or gets you in your nerves? No? Take a screenshot of the question. Be ready to answer that later. Okay? Type done in the comment section or in the chat kapag tapos na. Okay? Done, 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 done. Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Trust no? 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Now, here are some human weaknesses. Ito yung mga minsan na weaknesses ng tao. I want you to take a screenshot. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Again, take a screenshot. Type 10 in the chat. If tapos na. 10. Okay, where are the others? Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Take a screenshot again. Okay, and review that. Take a screenshot. Dun, 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 dun. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Take a screenshot again. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next. Okay? Take a screenshot and type 11 when you're done. 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Okay, professional weaknesses. Again, 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Take a screenshot again. Nice, 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 nice. Comment done or D. Done, D, 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 done, 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 D. Okay, thank you. Okay, next. Take a screenshot. Last. Now, there are a lot of witnesses pa na hindi nabanggit dyan, no? Marami pang mga witnesses dyan na hindi nabanggit. Ang gusto kong isulat ninyo. Anything that you can identify. Hindi ko naman babasahin yan. Para yan sa inyo. So that you will know yourself. Are you ready for the next? Okay, let's take a pause. Maybe we are being observed right now. So I want you to do the next. Meron pa palang next? Of course, there's a next, no? Meron pa tayong next. Teka. Okay. So next. Ready na ba kayo? Kanina, yung pinatake ko ng screenshot, strength and weaknesses. Now, let's identify naman yung mga opportunities you have for growth. Ito ay yung mga potentials, no? Mga pwede mong gawin so that you will grow. Meron ka ng weaknesses, meron ka ng strength. Ito naman yung mga untapped na pwede mong gawin, no? Pwede mong i-explore. So, these answer the questions. What are the skills or areas I can learn or improve? Maaaring sa niche ninyo, makadiscover ka ng bagong task na hindi mo pa na-encounter. So, possibly, ano kaya yung i-develop ko? Ano kaya yung potential kong i-upskill? For example, mahina ako sa interview. So, pwede kong pag-aralin yun. Yun yung mga pwede kong alamin na techniques para may pasa ko yung interview. Okay. Next are what are the things I feel motivated or excited to pursue. Other thing, the number 3 is what opportunities around me can help me grow. Resources, network, or trends that I can leverage. Take a screenshot. And 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Now, here are some opportunities that you can have. Take a screenshot. All right. Okay, ready na? Type 12. Wala taking na screenshot. I'm seeing 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Okay. Take a screenshot. Bilisan natin konti. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Take another screenshot. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Take a screenshot again and type 13. Okay. 13. Next. Take a screenshot. And 3, 2, 1. Next slide. Okay. Pag tapos na kayo, type 14 in the chat. Type 14 in the chat. 14. How about the others? Okay, go. Another one. Okay, take a screenshot. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last slide. Take a screenshot. And type 15 kapag tapos ka na. Do I see 15? 15. Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Now, meron tayong strength na identify. Meron tayong weaknesses. Meron tayong mga opportunities. Again, hindi lahat nakalista dyan. You just add whatever you think na feel nyo kailangan yung i-add. Okay. Lastly, are you ready for the next? Type next. Next. This is good. Okay. Now, identify the challenges or obstacles that could hold you back. Ito naman yung mga pipigil sa iyo. Pwedeng professionals, pwedeng personal practices. habit as well as internal or external factors. Pwedeng wala kang computer, pwedeng maingay yung paligid mo, pwedeng nahihirapan ka sa pag-English. Marami pang iba. Okay? So now, let's do the same thing but answer this question. First, what are the things I'm hesitant or afraid to do? Yeah. Number two, what are the things that feel difficult or overwhelming for me? Number three, what are the challenges or obstacles do I face that might hold me back? Yan, yung tatlong question na yan, I want you to answer that. Take a screenshot. And 3, 2, 1, these are the some basic human growth threats. No? Take a screenshot and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Next slide. Okay, take a screenshot again and comment 18 if you're done. 18, 18, 18, 18. Thank you. Okay, next slide. Let's make it fast. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nagkamali-mali na yung daliri ko. Okay, next slide. Oops. Yan. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Next slide. Kapag ka natapos nyo na itong screenshot. Okay. Type 18. Oh, 19. 19, 19. Thank you. Next slide. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next slide again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last slide tayo. Last na ba yan? Ay, hindi pa. Meron pang isa. Okay. Lastly. Last slide. Ready? Take a screenshot. Go. Alright. Okay. Now, hindi lahat ng threats na nakasulat yan. Those are examples para mayroon ko yung idea kung ano yung mga bagay na isusulat ninyo. And since na-take nyo na siya ng screenshot, I want you to review the screenshot. And now, start identifying what are your strengths, weaknesses, ano yung mga challenges or yung mga opportunities na pwede nyo makapitalize or ano yung mga threats na magpapahirap sa inyo. Yung hindi nyo kailangang bigyan pansin, yung mga kailangan nyo i-ignore or hindi nyo kailangang bigyan ng so much time. Okay, because it's a threat. No? Kapag ka mag-focus ka dyan, you will be, mahihirapan ka. Pero pwede mo rin gamitin yan as yung threats mo, pag na-identify mo, pwede mo siyang gamitin opportunities. And from threats, become na opportunities and become a strength. Okay? We'll see how you do it. Now, let me give you an example of what it looks like. I'll create a basic persona. This is not me, really me, but I just use my name and put some of the examples here on how to do it. All right. You see my screen, right? Type Y. Yes, yes. Is the screen clear? Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Now, I want you to review what's on your screen. You see the strengths. You see the weaknesses na identify. Kunti lang na ilagay ko kasi syempre hindi ko naman lahat, maaaring hindi ko lahat alam ng weaknesses ko, no? Maaaring alam ko yung maraming strength, maaaring hindi ko alam yung weaknesses ko. Okay, so opportunities naman, kunti lang kasi hindi malawak pa yung naisip ko ngayon. So baka in the future, madadagdagan yung mga opportunities na may susulat ko. Pero right now, ito lang muna yung na-identify ko. Sa threats naman, ito rin yung nilagay ko. Kunwari, hindi ko alam. Review it carefully. Tingnan nyo. Take a screenshot. That's how you will do it. Are you ready? Type ready if you already understand what I mean. Ready, ready, ready. See, coach. Okay, but okay, ready. Okay. Now, tingnan nyo yung nasa screen nyo. Those are the that's the example. You're creating a persona of you, identifying your strengths, your weaknesses, yung mga opportunities na pwede mo i-capitalize, and yung mga threats na kailangan mong harapin, lagpasan. Or maybe ignored. Now, I want to invite you in a 5-minute activity. Are you ready? Do your personal SWOT analysis and do it seriously. Why I require you to do it seriously? Why? Because it's you. Kapag mali yung nilagay mo dyan, yung hulaan mo lang, finake mo lang, tapos, ginawa natin yan nung sunod-sunod ngayon, tapos sasabihin mo sa uli, parang nalito naman ako, coach, hindi man bagay sa akin tong niche na to. Siyempre, niloko mo lang yung sarili mo eh. Diba? So, all you have to do is to be honest to yourself, do it seriously, i-identify mo, ilagay mo lahat, ilista mo lahat ng mga kailangan. Ready ba? Okay. Also, I want you to ready your ChatGPT. Okay? Kung hindi ka pa nakapunta or coach, hindi ako familiar coach sa ChatGPT, coach. Okay, go to ChatGPT, no? Ng OpenAI. Search it in Google. Create an account. Right now. Bigyan kita ng 20 seconds. Okay. And or pwede mo i-post yung video na to. Post this video kasi recording sa panood mo, no? I-post mo, tapos gawaan ng ChatGPT. Okay? Now, I want you to be ready to participate. Let's say, for example, you already identified this one. Masulat mo na. Coach, medyo mabilis. Okay, I know, right? I know. Let's say lang, for example, since you will be watching a recording, anyway, nasulat mo na lahat yan. Ano yung next? Let's go to the 5-minute activity to do your SWOT analysis. Okay? And ready, go. Begin. All right. Now, bibigyan kita ng idea. Pagkatapos mong magawa yung SWOT analysis, yung nakagawa ka na ng ganito, di ba? Ayan. You already identified this one or created like this. If you want to participate in the 5-minute activity, ito na yun siya. First, all you have to do is to use the prompt number 1. Now, Ate Shin will already gave you the prompt andyan sa comment section. Or if you're watching this recording, the prompt is included in the handout. Okay ba yan? Nasa handout yung prompt. Okay, just copy that. Now, the exact prompt is in your screen. I want you to take a screenshot of that as well. You can even paste that to ChatGPT. Hey, chat, analyze the prompt, turn it into text. Pwede rin yan. Pero ito yung prompt, okay? I-copy mo yung prompt na nasa screen ninyo, na i-send na sa inyo sa group chat or sa messenger or sa Google document. Or if you're watching sa recording, dito to sa handouts, okay? Go to your handouts and type the prompt. Now, here's the prompt. Okay, kapag nilagay mo yung prompt, na tingnan mo sa screen mo, yan yung prompt na nasinend ko kay ChatGPT. There is an ideal response kay ChatGPT. Hey, for example, he said, absolutely. Pwede nang sabihin, sure, okay, great, mga ganyan. I'm ready to assist. Anything, kung anong respond ng ChatGPT. Pero magre-respond yan siya sa iyo positively, na ready siya. Okay ba yan? What in your screen right now is an example response from ChatGPT after throwing the prompt, after feeding the prompt. No? Next, pag nag-respond si ChatGPT niyan, dito, follow the next prompt. This is the prompt number 2. Okay, maaaring maliit yan sa screen ninyo, maaaring malaki sa screen ninyo. The good thing is it's being sent sa inyo sa group chat or sa chat natin sa group chat sa Messenger, dito sa atin sa chat box natin, or sa document na sinend sa inyo. Nandiyan yung ChatGPT prompt. Or if you're watching this video, nasa handout. Okay? All you have to do is to copy the prompt. Meron tayong naka-red, write your identified personal SWOT analysis result here. Yun yung mga pinangsusulat ninyo kanina sa sarili niyo. Now, it will look like this. Tingnan niyo yung nasa screen niyo. Okay? Yan. Nilagay niyo yung prompt ninyo, tapos in-add niyo yung inyong SWOT analysis. Ano ba yung nilagay ko dito sa nakikita ninyo? Your identified personal SWOT analysis. Saan nanggaling yun? Nanggaling yun doon sa example kanina. Let me get back and show it to you. Nanggaling yun dito. Yan. Ayan yun, di ba? I-copy mo lahat yan na nakalista na yan. Tapos, ipalit mo siya dito sa naka-red. Sa baba. Yan, yung may red. Tingnan nyo sa screen. And then, it will look like this. No. Pagka na-copy mo na siya, just press enter or submit or send kay ChatGPT as a prompt. And you will get a response like this. Okay? Ideal response. Ibibigay nyo sa iyong polished na SWOT analysis mo. Ibig sabihin, kung mali-mali yung grammar, hindi mo siya describe ng maayos, si ChatGPT, inanalyze niya yung mga, based on the custom prompt, inanalyze niya yung mga nakasulat doon sa sinulat mo, and then, ito yung potential result na ibibigay niya sa iyo as a response. Naka-identify yan, your strengths, weaknesses, yung iyong mga potential opportunities, and the threats. Okay? So, tingnan nyo yung screen nyo. Naka-organize siya ng maayos. Supposed to be, yan yung resulta. Pag hindi yan yung resulta, go back. Check. Baka mali yung ginawa mo sa prompt. Okay? The good thing about this prompt is naka-tailor yan siya. Ladderized yan, sunod-sunod. Ngayon, kapag may error, sa prompt nga dito, hindi ka nakasunod, go back a little step and review the prompt. Baka mamaya, instead na yung red lang yung pinalitan mo na yung lahat. Okay? Now, I want you to engage in a 5-minute activity. Are you ready? Let the activity begin. Oh. Take your time, guys. Hey, now, since you're watching a recording, I will get past this one. Okay? You will be watching. Kanina, you know yourself, no? Pinalis ni ChatGPT yung SWOT analysis mo. Yun yung result na pinakita ko sa iyo kanina before the activity. Diba? Upon replacing that, nilagay mo yung prompt mo, kasama yung SWOT analysis mo, and pinalis siya ni ChatGPT. In short, pinaganda niya. Yan na yung resulta. Now, the next thing you have to do is to discover your potential areas of expertise or potential services. Based on your SWOT analysis, sa strength weaknesses mo, dito, i-identify natin kung ano yung potential area of expertise na mai-offer mo as a service or solution sa iyong client. Ready ka na ba? On how to do it? Simple lang yung gagawin mo. Just do another activity. Okay? Identify your areas of expertise and potential services. That's the purpose of this activity. Again, ready your ChatGPT and copy this prompt number 3. Finding your area of expertise. Prompt number 3. I repeat, prompt number 3. Meron kayong copy ng prompt. Just take the prompt, take a pause, kunin ang copy, sa Google Docs, sa Messenger, or sa handout. And then, copy the prompt. And i-feed siya kay ChatGPT like this. Okay? I-copy mo lang yung prompt. Pagkatapos, idugtong mo lang doon kay ChatGPT, di ba? Sa SWOT analysis, i-copy mo lang doon yung prompt sa baba. So, dugtong lang yan ha. Isang thread lang tayo. Huwag ka mag-create ng new chat. Tuloy-tuloy lang yan siya dyan sa isang response ka lang sa baba. Okay, when you add this prompt, you will get a result that looks like this. Ayan. Okay? ChatGPT will provide you a result based on this. Ano yung ang result na i-provide niya sa'yo? Number 1, the ChatGPT will identify your top 10 areas of expertise based on the prompt. If you're confused, basahin mo yung nasa prompt. Pangalawa is, ibibigay niya sa iyo yung top 10 list of potential skills and services that you can learn and develop. And finally, number 3, ChatGPT will give you top 10 areas that you should avoid. Okay? Yung mga hindi mo kailangang pagtuunan ng pansin. Meaning, you will be wasting your time if you entertain doing the number 3. So, number 1 is your innate sa iyo. Ibig sabihin, hindi mo alam, strength mo pala or potential mo maibigay. Pangalawa is based on your skills or your strength. So, SWOT analysis mo or weaknesses, lahat sa opportunities, based doon, yung number 2, magsasuggest siya ng mga potentials, mga pwede mong capitalize, pwede mong pag-aralan. Okay, number 3, something that you have to avoid, no? Or don't waste your time. And yung result will be like this. Number 1, top 10 areas of expertise na tailored talaga based sa iyong SWOT analysis. Pangalawa is your potentials, no? Top 10 potential services na pwede mong i-develop or expand. And number 3, yung top 10 areas na kailangan mong i-avoid or mga hindi naka-align sa strength mo or sa mga opportunities para sa iyo. Okay ba yan? Okay, do the activity. Huh? Go! Take the prompt. Fun. And here's the thing. Every time you use the prompt, pagbigay ng ChatGPT ng result, please review it carefully. Now, mayroon akong task sa inyo. Review the results carefully and select number 1 expertise that dear to your heart. Alam ko, napakarami yan. You just have to choose one. One lang for the sake of the activity. Now, if you want to choose more, do it after the session. Diba yan? Okay. Alright. Since you're watching the recording, I will pass this one. Okay? And let's go next. Alright. After finding your areas of expertise, nag-response si ChatGPT sa'yo, now you choose one dear to your heart. You can choose 3. You can choose more. Pero right now, for the sake of this discussion, just choose one. One lang muna. Okay? The next step you have to do is to find the right industry where your ideal client is waiting for you. Huh? Hanapin natin yung industry kung saan nandoon yung client mo, nandoon din yung niche mo. No? Remember this, industry is not a niche. No? Industry is not the niche. So yung client mo, nandoon sa industry na yon under the specific niche. Okay, let's find out. How are we going to do it? Simple. We are finding this one. Right now, we are looking for the mass market, the industry. Okay? In a 5-minute activity, let's find the industry where you can excel or find a client. Ready your ChatGPT? And then use this prompt. Prompt number 4. Find your ideal industry. You can pull out it in the chat, in the messenger, or in your handouts. Okay? Begin. Anong gagawin, coach? Anong gagawin? Okay, i-replace lang yung red na nakalagay dyan. Okay. Kanina, doon, meron kang, binigay ni ChatGPT yung mga potential areas of expertise mo, di ba? Pwedeng baka magaling ka sa social media, pwedeng baka magaling ka sa video editing, baka magaling ka sa graphics. Now, sabi ko kanina, you select one. If you're listening to me, you select one. Now, pwede mong basahin sa taas yung ChatGPT. Result. Pili ka doon. Saan ba yung gusto ko doon? Saan ba yung gusto ko doon? And copy the prompt and replace the red. Ano yung nakalagay sa red? Replace this with your top skill or area expertise of choice as a virtual assistant. Yung number 1 na pinapapili ko sa iyo, ilagay mo dito sa red. Okay ba yan? Okay, copy the prompt, replace the red one. How it would look like this. Okay, it will looks like this. The prompt will be like that. Replace mo, yung replacement ay based on your selection, yung naka-highlight ng red box ay rectangle. Yan yung replacement doon sa red. Okay? Yan na siya. And then, kapag ka na-replace yun na siya, hit enter or submit. And you will get this kind of result. Top 10 high-paying industry in social media management. Kasi yung pinili natin dito, in this case, is social media management. It's just an example. Pili ka kahit na ano dyan sa strengths mo. Okay? And these are the result. Ito yung mga potential industry. Dami, di ba? Dami mga industry yung lalabas dyan. Ngayon, huwag kang ma-overwhelm. Maaring ma-overwhelm ka kasi, oh, hala, ang dami ng resulta. Basahin mo muna yung lahat isa-isa. Identify yung pinaka-dear to your heart. Select one lang muna. Pwedeng maraming industry yung pagpilian mo, pero ngayon, select one lang muna na industry. In this case, I will choose the saan ba? Health and wellness siguro. Oh, ito. Let's say coaches, no? Consultant, number 1. Yan, tingnan natin. Let's say we select one, no? Isa lang, pili ka. Sa ideal response na yan, pili ka ng isa. And then, let's bypass the activity. I-review mo na yung result ng carefully ha. Ito ang result na to. Yung mga result na lalabas na yan, basahin mo ng maigi. And tingnan mo ng, ng identify mo, saan yung gusto ko dito. Paano yung coach? Gusto ko yung number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pwede mo i-select yan isa-isa, pag-aralan isa-isa. Pero for the sake of the session or for the sake of this activity, choose one lang. Yung pinaka-top one. Okay? So, level past the activity, meaning ka ng isa. Next na gawin natin is to find your niche na or niches that interest you or where you can help or provide ng value. Okay. Sinabi ko dito, focus on me right now. Watch my finger. Okay? Focus on me right now. Find the niches that interest you, where you can help or provide value. Remember this. Ito yung pagkakamali ng maraming virtual assistant, freelancers, and even businesses. You are in the business of helping others and provide value. You are not in the business of getting money. Remember that. Money is just the result of giving value or providing value or helping the businesses that needs help. If your focus is money, you will not get money. Why? Hindi ka nakafocus dun sa help, you are not valuable. Now, if you want money, be valuable. Provide ng value at saka mag-help sa business. Ito yung hindi naintindihan ng mga karamihan ng virtual assistant, businesses, and even yung mga freelancers. I want you to take a screenshot. And remember this. People don't buy product or services. We don't buy product or services. Ano ba yung binabay natin? Ano ba yung binibili natin? Ano ba yung ini-avail natin? Number 1 is the results or the outcome. Number 2 is the emotion. Number 3 is the value. Number 4 is the width. The width. What is it for them? Okay? It's like, what is it for me? No, for example, pagkakain ka, ano bang binibili mo? You don't buy the food. What you really buy is the solution to your hunger. If you want a good dress, you don't buy the dress because of the quality. You buy the dress because when you wear the dress, it looks good on you. The feeling, the emotion. Okay, you don't avail service because you just want to hire more na tao. Because you just want to hire an editor, you want to hire a social media manager or a graphic designer. You don't do that. Companies don't do that. What they buy is the value. Ano ba yung value na ma-provide mo? Ano ba yung maitutulong mo sa kumpanya para mag-make money, mag-grow yung kumpanya ko or masolusyonan yung problema ko sa specific na part ng company. That's how businesses think. And also, what is it for them? For example, if you offer a service, let's say hindi naman ikaw hinahire, nag-offer ka lang ng service, paano ka pakikinggan? You need to answer the question, what is it for them? Ano yung purpose? Ano yung reason para sa kanila na tanggapin yung service mo? Yan. Again, people don't buy product or services. They buy these 4 things. Now, as a service provider, all you have to do is to identify those things, the results. Ano ba yung hinahanap ng kliyente mo? Okay? Maraming kasi mga VA na nasuswamp sila sa learning, acquiring a lot of diploma. Pero you know what? Those diploma doesn't really help you much in the job hunting. Why? Because, again, let's go back here. Ang tanong, kahit nasabihin mo, alam mo ba, at saka ito, alam mo ba kapag marami kang mga certificate, mga kung ano-anong training slots, sinasabi mo yan, is, ang mangyari, ma-overwhelm yung client mo. Sabi niya, oh, ito, sinasabi niya sa akin na ganito, ganyan, marami siyang training. Para pag mag-pitch siya, magbigay siya ng malaking rate, hindi ako makatanggi sa isip ng client. Well, for the client, it doesn't matter kahit na gaano pa karami, gaano pa kakapal yung diploma mo or yung mga certificate mo. What they are looking for is, can you solve the problem? Can you provide value to the company? Can you deliver results? Yun, yung mga bagay na hinahanap ng mga nag-hire online. Hindi yan sila masyadong super requiring any papers. No? Now, if you think na you want to be good at service, again, let's follow the pattern. We are identifying here yung niche natin para makapag-upskill kayo doon. Later, we will discuss that. Pero huwag niyong kakalimutan na people don't buy product or services. Master that. Put that in your mind. Okay? Right now, what we're going to do is to find this one. Okay? Kanina na-identify natin yung industry. Remember the top 10? If you're watching this, nalito ka na, Coach, medyo nalito ako. Coach, ang dami mo sinasabi. Okay, all you have to do is take a pause. You're watching a recording, and then you go back. Okay? Pause from time to time when you watch the recording and do it accordingly. Don't rush things. Do it as if your life depends on it. Na hindi ka pwedeng magkamali doon sa pag-follow ng steps na binigay ko kanina. Na kailangan basahin mo maigi isa-isa to identify seriously ano ba yung tutulong sa akin dito. Because my goal is simple. I want you to succeed. I want you to find your niche. I want you to enjoy working online. That's the purpose. Kaya sabi ko sa iyo, seryosuhin mo ito. Because isang pasada lang to, ilang oras lang to. Pero kapag kasinunod mo yung mga tinuturo ko sa iyo, I'm sure magbabago yung buhay mo. Because what you don't know before, you know now. Okay? So I want you to focus. Right now, we are going to find this. The niche market, your niche. Huwag kang malito kung magbanggit ako ng niche or niche market is the same. Okay? So what we're going to do is an activity. Wow, activity again. Pero since you're watching the recording, I want you to bypass this one. We're gonna find a niche where you can grow and excel. Okay, discover the perfect niche for you. Ready your chat GPT. All right, ito ang prompt. Ready na? Pull out the prompt from your handouts or in the messenger or in the document in Google. Ready? So, anong gagawin natin? Just copy the prompt and replace the red part. The red, yung mga naka-highlight, palitan mo lang yan. Now, meron akong example na ipapakita sa inyo. Here how it looks like. Yung pag na-replace na. Una, now, kinapit ko yung prompt, nilagay ko kay ChatGPT, yung naka-red dito, sa screen, pinalitan ko. Ito yung naka-box. Replacement based on your selection. So, para mabilis ang discussion natin, pili ko yung number 1. Coaches, consultants, and courses. Yung industry na pinili ko. Coaches, consultants, and industry. And online course creators, marami yan. Sobrang dami yan. Malawak na industry yan. Now, ang ino-offer na service ay social media management services. Naalala nyo sa first part, sa prompt, diba? Sa second yata yon, ginamit natin, inalam natin kung anong service yung i-offer natin, diba? Ngayon, we find the industry and we are offering. Just follow the prompt. I remember, meron akong estudyante. I'm using this one, no? Tinuturo ko to. And then, nagtatanong siya, Coach, iba talaga yung result, Coach. Bakit? Have you tried? Have you followed? Yes, Coach, pinalo ko naman, pero hindi ko makuha yung result na sinasabi mo. Baka may error. Okay, nilapitan ko siya. Pumunta ako sa laptop niya. This is during the face-to-face 3-day bootcamp, by the way. Then sabi ko sa kanya, okay, show me what you're doing. Pagtingin ko ng ChatGPT niya, aroy, nag-create pala siya ng sarili niyang instruction. Ang sabi ko na i-copy face-to-face, ay sabi ko na i-copy yung forward, nandiyan na yung handout, iniba pa talaga. Yun. Ikaw, pag iniba mo yan, don't be surprised kung iba yung result na makukuha mo. Now, ito, if you did it right, it will looks like this, and the result will be like this. Okay? So that's gonna be the ideal response, no? Out of the industry of coaches, content creator, or course creator, ito yung top 10. Top 10 high-paying niche market for social media management under doon sa mga coaches. Pili ka ngayon. Ayan na naman. Thoroughly read it. Read carefully. Identify mo, saan ba dito yung gusto ko? Ayan. Huwag mo i-rush siya. Post the video of the recording and then identify it one by one. Now, do it. All right. Okay. Here's the thing. Pag sinabi mo, Coach, ang dami ito, overwhelming, ang dami ng result. Parang masyadong broad pa rin ito. Parang malaki pa rin yung niche na to. You can use this prompt to sub-niche. Sub-niche is we niche down. Yan. We niche down. Again, palitin pa natin. Ito yung finding your niche within the niche market. Kumbaga, ito na yung niche na identify natin. Pero sabi mo, Coach, malawak pa to, Coach. Masyado pang broad, baka mahirapan ako. I-niche down ko muna to, palitin ko pa. Boom! Sub-niche ka. Ito yung prompt na gagamitin mo. I repeat, sub-niching ito. You copy the prompts. Okay? And replace yung same thing. I-replace mo lang kanina. Ang naiba lang dito, tingnan mo. Instead na ang nakalagay ay top industry sa niche, ayan o. Diba top 10 niche market ang nakalagay? Dito, ang nakalagay is sub-niches based dun sa napili mo. Ayan. So, i-replace mo siya. Now, out of the niches you've listed, this one stood out. Yun ay pumili ka dun sa result ng niche, di ba? Ayan o. Pili ka dito sa result, sa mga result na yan. Ng isa. Palitan mo lang and replace again doon sa services. Now, if ginawa mo yan, let's say, for example, ito yung ginawa natin, no? Out of the coaches and online course creator, ang pinili ko ay health, wellness, and fitness coaches. And services na pinaprovide, social media management, sub-niches ang hinahanap natin. Okay? Nakalagay din sa prompt. Para mas maintindihan yung mga ginagawa natin kaibigan, you also read the prompt and understand the prompt. Okay ba yan? Okay? Thank you. Okay, you will get this one. These are the sub-niches. Na? Nakita niyo ba yung sample natin kanina? Go back tayo. From industry, we pick one niche and then we sub-niche it. Pinaliit pa natin. Ginawa natin, sinub-niche pa natin. And then, pinaliit pa natin. That's how we do it. Now, the good thing is you're watching our recording, so you can go and do the back and forth. Pag hindi mo naintindihan, ano ba sinabi ni coach sa unahan, i-playback ko. Okay? Niching down. Okay, I want you again to do the activity. And, again, niche. For sure, you will get na yan. Nag-get mo na yung niche na yan. Ngayon, pag may nakita ka ng niche, anong next mong gagawin? Let's bypass the activity. You take a pause since you're watching the recording. You take a pause and do the activity. Pagkatapos, punta tayo sa next, which is, this is yung next. Okay, after you find or you selected the niche that dear to your heart, nasabi mo, I think ito yung niche na gusto ko. Masasabi kung gusto mo yan. Lahat yan kasi magiging potential na gusto mo. Why? Because lahat yan naka-tailor sa strength and weaknesses and opportunities and threats na sinabi mo kanina. Lahat yun, tuloy-tuloy. Naka-tailor lahat yun sa umpisa. Ngayon, parang pag hindi mo gusto, balik ka dun sa umpisa. Dali naman yung method natin eh. Balik ka sa umpisa, sabi mo baka kailangan ko pang habaan. Here's the thing. The more you feed ChatGPT on the SWOT analysis part, the more you feed, the more ChatGPT can analyze your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So I advise you to feed more. Okay. Once you identify your niche, here's the thing. Dapat mong gawin. Understand your niche. Identify and solve the problem. Okay? Kailangan mo intindihin yung niche mo. Ano ba yung, alamin mo, ano ba yung mga problema niya? Ano ba yung mga possible solution? Okay, you need to start to learn, to grow, and become an expert in that niche market. Alright. Again, para hindi ka mahirapan dito sa pag-understand or pag-intindi sa niche mo at pag-identify at mag-solve ng problem. Sabi ko, ang hirap naman yan. Parang matrabaho masyado. Of course, matrabaho yan. Because of this. Let's go back with that. People don't buy product or services. They buy that. In order for you to answer that for, you need to understand them. You need to understand your potential client. In order for you to give value or be able to help them, you need to identify what's their problem and position yourself as the solution of the problem or someone who can cater and facilitate the solution to the problem. Okay. Ayan. So now, this is your niche, your small market. Yan na yun. I want you to ready your ChatGPT, understanding your niche and the problems they face and how I can help them. Yeah. How I can help my niche activity. The good thing about that, you don't have to take too much. We are using the technology now to help us. So lahat yung mga pinagdaanan ko, yung pinagdaanan ng maraming mga estudyante ko, bago pa lumabas yung ChatGPT, yung mga freelancer na successful na ngayon, yung mga work from home na successful na, lahat ng pinagdaanan nila yon, ginawa nila yun manually. Ngayon, we are doing the shortcut for you. Isn't it amazing? Amazing, right? Shortcut na ito. Ready ka na lang. Anong gagawin mo ngayon para matulungan mo siya? Yung niche na nahanap mo. Simply feed the prompt that I prepared for you. Okay, use the exact prompt, understanding and helping your niche. Now, all you have to do is to copy the prompt and replace yung mga kailangan palitan, yung mga nakulay red. This time, kapag kinapin mo yung prompt na to, prompt number 7, it will look like this. Okay? Now, out of the sub-niches you've listed, this one stood me out. Weight loss and body transformation. Yun yung pinili ko. Tapos, i-feed mo lang yan. I believe that by focusing on this niche, I can attract my ideal clients and excel as a virtual assistant. To understand this sub-niche better, I want you to list top key problem businesses in this niche face and explain how I can help them using my expertise in social media management. Please provide factual, data-driven, and realistic insight along with practical solutions I can offer to address the challenges. Let's begin. Now, pag finid mo yan, voila! Bibigyan ka ni ChatGPT ng result. Just like on my screen. Yan, yun. Nakikita nyo sa screen niyo. ChatGPT will give you the result. Now, what again I want you to do is to focus on that. Read it carefully. Expound if needed. Now, either you expound it using the same thread, which is I suggest, or you can create another thread. Pero I suggest, doon sa isang thread lang. Now, ChatGPT and other AIs depends on the prompt. Depends on the prompt. Meaning, kung maganda yung prompt mo, maganda yung resulta. Kung hindi maganda yung prompt mo, direct to the point lang, tapos wala ka ng further explanation, hindi specific yung pagkakasabi mo kay ChatGPT, malamang hindi rin specific ang kanyang result. So, be specific. Sabihin mo lahat ng gusto mong mangyari word for word kasi hindi niya mababasa yung utak mo. Deal ba yun? Great. Alright, good activity. Yan, learn how to help you see your top area of expertise and achieve high desired result. Now, since you're watching a video recording, I want you to do this activity. I pause this video and do the activity. Alright? Doesn't matter how long it takes, basta you do it right. Okay? Now, let's move to the next. I want to give you a water break. Pagkatapos mong gawin yung activity, do the water break. No? Declutter your mind. Alam ko, nakafocus ka. No, pero some water. Chocolate. Breathe. Yeah? Alright. Since nagka-recording tayo, let's proceed to the next one. Okay. So, water break mo, go to the next activity. Here's the thing. If you're watching this recording and don't have the handouts or don't have all the prompts there, na kailangan mo siyang i-copy one by one. And you want to learn more about this. This is what I want to ask you. Do you want the recording of the session, the prompts, handouts, and templates? And send directly to your email. And it's 100% free. I want you to do something for me. Okay. That is, I want you to share your takeaway. There's 15 participants in the takeaways that only get the access to the handouts and session recording for 997 pesos, but also an exclusive pass to additional Blacker resources and price left. Now, coming event guys. All you have to do is to go to this link. Share your takeaways. I will send you the recording right away. And the handout. Are you ready? Go. You may scan, you may download, scan the QR. Oh, take your time. Okay. If you're done watching this video recording, I want you to proceed and make a review. Okay? Post this one, do the takeaways. Make sure you do the takeaways para mag-get mo yung recording, ay mag-get mo yung mga handouts na available. Di ba yan? Okay. Here's the ladder. Ladderized approach of finding your perfect niche. The back way. Ito yung way na tinuturo ko sa mga estudyante ko. And so far, almost all of my students already get a job or they already have the way to find the right client for them. Now, all you have to do again, let's do the recap. First is know yourself. Alamin muna, kilalanin mo yung sarili mo. Pangalawa, i-identify mo yung skill sets in areas of expertise mo. Number 3, you find your ideal industry. Number 4, choose a niche you love. Number 5, understand your niche, pinpoint and solve the problem. Number 6, attract your potential client. Ay, number 6 pala is upskill. Upskill if needed kasi some of the solutions sa problema ng niche mo, baka hindi mo alam. Pero, dahil sa gusto mo silang tulungan sa part na yon, all you have to do is to upskill. You know why you need to find your niche first and identify your problems? Because it saves time. Unlike yung mag-aral ka ng maraming skills ka agad, mag-collect ng diploma na napakarami or certificates, tapos pagka in the end, pag-find mo ng gusto mong niche, hindi pala tailored yung skill mo dun sa solution na para sa niche mo. Mag-aaral ka na naman ng bago. So ito, hindi ka muna nag-study, nag-upskill, in-identify mo muna yung potential client mo, in-identify mo muna yung niche mo, and then, you upskill now kasi alam mo na yung right time to upskill. Alam mo na yung right way. Alam mo na rin yung problem nila. Alam mo kung ano yung susolve mong problema. Okay? And number 7, attract your potential clients within your niche. Now, this number 7 is tuturo ko yan sa inyo sa mga other session na. Number 8, continue to level up and master your market. Okay? And number 9, live the moment. No? Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's challenging or not, you live the moment. Don't be focused on the worries of the future or be jailed by the past. You live the moment right now. Amen? Yes, coach. Okay naman, simple. Siyempre, okay talaga. Ha? If not okay yan, bahala ka na. No? Okay, now, here's the thing, my dear friends. If you want to be successful online, if you want to be or able to thrive as a virtual assistant, you need to focus on growing and learning. If you realize na mali yung niche na napili mo, you can explore other niches related to your previous ones. But here's the good part. Hindi mo na kailangang magsimula from scratch. You already have tried yung method. You just go back and review and then do the prompting. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-write ng bagong prompt, di ba? All you have to do is to follow the prompts. You know, I love to see you growing. I'm doing this. I'm holding these sessions. I offer it for free because I want to help Filipinos. Even 100,000 Filipinos who want to go work from home to be successful by the end of 2030. And I want you to be part of this mission. I want you to share. I want you to invite them. I want you to let them access and watch this video if you feel that they struggle. If possible, I want you to recommend our page. Review it. and let the other people know. Okay? That's the only thing you can help me spread my message for these people that I want to help. I want you to be part of the journey as well. And one quick reminder, as a virtual assistant, there's what I uniquely do for MACA students. I always advise them to stay professional throughout their VA or freelancing career. Okay? From interview to communication and delivering results, professionalism will set you apart. Be professional. Kung nagagalit yung client mo, deal it professionally. If you don't know how to do that, simple. You go ask si coach. Coach, ito yung problema ko eh. And how do I handle it professionally? Well, I will create another session for that one, and I want you to review that if it becomes available. Would that be okay? Yes, thank you. This is a long session. Thank you for staying with me. Now, I want to offer you this. The floor is yours for the question and answer. All right. If you want to know the question and answers that I delivered from the actual session, because this is a recording, and the recording, it so happened part of the recording ay walang sound. Pero kalahati nun meron, wherein nandoon yung mga questions ng ating mga kasamahan na umattend sa session. I want you to dive in there. Sa next video, dalawa tong video na ina-upload ko. One is this one, another is the second part wherein kalahati ay medyo walang sound. So, I want you to review the question there. Marami silang question doon. Marami ako explanation na ginawa. Review it there. Also, if you have questions after watching this video, just go to the comment section sa thread natin sa NAS, sa community. You find the takeaway. You ask question there or dito wherein you downloaded the handout. You ask question and then I will answer that for you. Would that be great? Okay. Again, I would like to thank you for staying up till the end. I'm grateful to influence you and help you grow in your VA career. I want you to be part of my journey. I want to help more people, and I want you to help people as well. Help yourself first, and then if you find these things helpful, be part of my journey. Invite others to grow as well. And that's my request and in my prayer that you will become successful in your journey and be tried as one of the best virtual assistant available here in the market, representing the Philippines throughout the world. Again, this is Swihan. Thank you for being part of your life, and this is good night. Bye-bye.